23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is Durant. 13 points in the game. They set the screen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Thunder out in front. Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players like that adjust to the long NBA schedule?
Well, you know, Kevin, they're going to give their teams the best chance to win no matter what the circumstance is. If that means playing young guys extended minutes, then all systems go. I mean, that's what being a pro is all about.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Smith. And it's Watson, and it's Fournier in at the 3 slot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs put forth a nice effort. He finished with 13 points, and he made them pay for their fouls, putting up a good amount of his totals from the line. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
You know, let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
And it was great to watch C.J. Miles last season. Finally, Clark got some significant playing time.
Yeah, and took advantage of it. With the Pacers having Paul George on the sidelines due to injury until late in the season, they got a nice lift and contribution from C.J. Miles.
The Magic trail by 10. Freak with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Watson kicks to Freak. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. 6 points for Freak.
Boy, they're getting a bunch more threes up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and they're getting trigger happy. You can't win the game with one shot. You've got to vary it up. Challenge the defense.
You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You can see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own. Not the best decision. This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Collison dishes to Morrow. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. And Collison gets it to go on the assist by Augustine. Augustine's got his 3rd assist on the night. Getting ready for it. And a pretty tightly contested.
Well, Nick,
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Morrow, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morrow's got 6.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's the screen, and a wide-open look for Freak. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Left side, Collison. Outside, Durant. Back to Collison. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Freak. The Magic again can't hit. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and the foul trouble coming down the stretch. You know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
There's the pick. There's the dish to Morrow. Pass to Durant. No good off the back of the rim.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And Westbrook, here we go. And the rejection by Smith. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Kevin Durant. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Hezonja comes in for Evan Fournier. Back to Westbrook. Baseline jumper, and he drops that one in. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Move the ball.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook. Harris passes to Freak. Here's Hezonja. And there's the feed to Freak. Gets an open look and hits. Freak's got the game tied up here for the Magic. The Thunder shooting around 40% from the floor here. And Augustine kicks to Collison. There's the screen. Pass to Westbrook. Inside. And Adams with the slam.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Watson kicks to Freak. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. And that's now 17 points for Freak.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. And he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter. Justin Adams, he's checked in for Durant. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Gordon. Harris is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Freak subbed in for Elfrid Payton. So on the floor for Orlando, Freak, he's in at the point. Jason Smith is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Harris. And it's Hezonja in at the 2. That's good. And the Magic lead by 12.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. There.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic. What are your thoughts, Kenny?
I think his efficiency.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
as I
Some people say you're just a hanger-on, that you're a leech. Why is that the word?
Because people just don't know.
They be hating?
They be hating. They hating on my game. They hating on our friendship. See, FOF, friend of freak. See, nobody got that like I do. And everybody else wants that. Who doesn't? But that's my boy. I'm in that spot. That is my...
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's going to do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Coming at you from the beautiful Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida, home of the Magic. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Heat in Miami. 1:15 left in the first quarter.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Green with a screen for Iguodala. Outside, Green. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Green's got his second basket of the night.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
There's Freak. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's good. This game is all even. Freak's got 5 now. Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's Spates. That's tipped. Freak. The shot will not go. It's all tied in Orlando. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Smith is out there with Vucevic, and it's Freak in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He had 11 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
To the paint, here's Vucevic, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Take a look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Maurice Spates. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Iguodala no good. Orlando leading. Freak kicks to Dedmon and stolen by Barnes. And they're moving it up. Here's Barbosa. Knocked away. Goes up again. There's the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Barbosa's got 7 now in this quarter. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Here's Livingston, and that one goes long.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Warriors shooting their first free throws here for the night. And both free throws good for Iguodala. Freak. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half.
Yes, Kevin.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Harris. Freaks checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Elfrid Payton. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Maurice Spates out there with Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in at point guard. Freak passes to Watson. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Orlando. And you look at Andre Iguodala, maybe the premier perimeter defender in the NBA is Glenn Clark of length and strength is hard to match.
Yeah, he does a terrific job. Versatile at the defensive end. He's had some injuries and his scoring numbers have dropped. But if you look at his defensive impact, second to none.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Now here is Barbosa. He's covered closely. Out to Thompson. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And Iguodala, the first Warrior to win first team all defense since the great Nate Thurman. You got to go all the way back to 1971. And this is a different Warriors team, one that excels at the defensive end of the floor. And Dre plays a big part in that.
Spates dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. The Magic trail by 3. And a wide open look for Freak. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And Iguodala, a player whose impact really on the game transcends the stat sheet. Most nights, he won't crack double digits in scoring, and yet he'll do a lot of things that help you win games. And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Missed 3 there from Freak. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4 in the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Aaron Gordon comes in for Evan Fournier. And Freak subbed in for Peyton. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Freak is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. Iguodala, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good. Freak.
That was a long shot in both senses of the word, Kevin. He needs to leave that shot alone, for real.
Outside Curry. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Livingston kicks to Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson. The Jet